So property management and property managers, and how do they benefit your business, and how can they help you and relieve some of the stress that you have? I'm Aaron Impens, and today we're going to talk about it. All right, hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. I got a special guest today. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm Jill Harris.
Nice for you to come in. I'm glad you took the time.
Yes.
So you're a property manager and have been for a while. So how long have you been doing that for?
I started in January of 2014.
2014?
Yes.
So what is that, 6-7 years almost?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're a godsend. Someone that's hanging around property management that long.
Right? I only intended to do it for 6 months, and here I am.
What, you must enjoy it a little bit, or to some degree. That's what kept you going, I assume?
Absolutely. I think property management, I was a teacher prior. Property management really aligns with my assertive nature, task-oriented. I like to take control of things. I enjoy people as well, and so doing the showings and all of those things really I thrive on. But the other part of me, I enjoy the clerical duties too, so it kind of encompasses everything that give me a challenge.
Yeah,
so
well, that's good. That's good. So you kind of touched on some things that a property manager or a property management company does. I know you've got a little bit of a different setup. You work directly for the property owner, right? You're not your own necessarily company.
Right.
But let's talk about some of the things that you handle. You talked about some of the clerical things. What are some of those?
So that would, initially for the first 4 years, I did all rent roll collection, 3-day notices, which has now changed to 7-day notices.
Yeah.
I did all of the property listings, property showings, leasing. I started from scratch. So when I took over, everything was done on pen and paper.
Oh, wow.
And so we I really did some research, and we looked at AppFolio as our database, and so entering all the property information, pictures, I think I said listings.
Yeah.
But really encompassing everything from A to Z that a property manager would do.
Yeah, and you mentioned AppFolio, not to necessarily plug their product, but
Right.
when we were transitioning it out of the system that we had, I actually called you and asked you about that. And
Right.
funny enough, I use that same program now. Oh, I wish I would have went to that program years ago.
I agree. I'm thankful that we do use it, because they're offering so many new tools.
Yeah.
Every time we turn around.
Yeah, it's great. All of your tenants, do they pay online or pay through AppFolio?
They do.
Yeah.
And as you probably know, as a property owner and manager yourself at some point, that has freed me up, being able to offer that online system. And then it also takes away the excuse of tenants saying, I dropped it in the mail.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I'm going to give you our website, and you can have it done right now.
But it's been one of the best things for our property management business as well. Those same things we came across as well as, I mailed it on the 2nd, and did you or did you not? And
Right.
There's no excuse anymore. And
Exactly.
and the AppFolio will put the late fee on automatically.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Great. I used to have to sit down with each check, stamp each one, enter each one, and when you're talking about 240 properties, that's time consuming.
Yeah. So you kind of alluded to that. You manage 240 properties for one owner right now?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, when I started, the owners had 165 properties.
Okay.
And I think through AppFolio and streamlining our processes have allowed them to grow.
Yeah.
I consider that considerable growth from 165
Absolutely.
to 240, and so yeah.
Yeah, and that you touched on it already. You're like helping me with this little conversation,
Oh,
but
sorry.
no, you're good. I appreciate it. But you talked about the growth, and so that's kind of what I'm alluding to for everybody else out there is, when you're trying to grow a rental portfolio, a property manager can take so much off of your plate to allow for that growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's really what I'm there for. You know, I'm affordable, but I answer the phone 24/7.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about all of the positives to hiring a property manager so that you can go do what you do best, which
Absolutely.
is find deals and get deals.
Absolutely.
And so property managers take care of all of that.
Yeah, and even those maintenance issues that come in, say after hours, you know,
Absolutely.
the property owner, you're able to relieve that worry, or that you're able to tackle all of that for them, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. And we now use, we have a maintenance call center throughout Folio,
Yeah.
which all of our tenants can call 24/7. And we have just a few issues that might call my maintenance man out during the night.
Yeah.
But we've really streamlined it now to where even our maintenance men can get a decent, 8 to 6 hour work week.
Yeah.
And we're alleviating most of our night weekend calls,
Yeah.
with the exception of something major.
Sure.
But yeah, it's
Do you like that? Because I looked into that as
I
well.
do.
It works really well.
it's the best change we've made probably in the last year.
Okay.
We did it without for 5 years. What that does is give your tenants a peace of mind. All you have to do is say that your call will be answered 24/7, and they relax.
Yeah.
And really, I answered the call 24/7 for 5 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you just now somebody else can do that, and then hand off what they need to hand off.
Yeah.
And it's really calmed our tenants down. They know they can be answered anytime.
That's great. That's great. And I say, people have asked me before, is like, when should I get a property management company or a property manager? And I'll ask your opinion on this. I'll give mine first, but you need to decide what you value your time at as a property owner, because if you're taking that time away from what you do best in acquiring properties, how much is that worth? So I encourage people to get property management out of the gate.
I would agree. I also think as an owner, you want to be comfortable, take inventory on what you're comfortable with. Maybe you're not a people person.
Yeah.
And so that may hinder a lot of things right from the start. Hire somebody. Maybe you do like the hands-on. So maybe as a property owner, you may have several hundred properties under your belt, but you love to do one of those things as a technician. And that's okay too.
Sure.
Whatever your level as a property owner is, I would say, go with it and don't feel like you have to hire everything out.
Absolutely.
But find someone to help you with the things that you're maybe not strong at.
Absolutely. And a property manager can definitely be, I know it was for me, and sounds like for your property owner as well, was very valuable. So,
Right.
yeah, I think that's about all I have for today. Did you have anything else?
No, just thanks so much for inviting me.
Appreciate you coming in, absolutely. And I hope that was some value to you guys as well. Property management can definitely help grow your business, help alleviate some of the things that you don't need to be spending the time on. There's professionals for that can handle that as well. So thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, smash that subscribe button, give me some likes. Leave some comments below if you've got any questions for me or even some questions for Jill. Let us know. We'd be glad to get those answered for you. And we'll see you guys next time.